We are live, WWE 2K22, and we got the first half of Wrestlemania Backlash coming your way. It's going to be a two-part stream. As we said, we've been talking about the last couple of streams, so we can kind of break it up for you guys on that like to watch on YouTube, give you a little smaller upload window, and allow you to watch it over a couple of days. So it's not a big 3-hour stream here. Glad to have you aboard TB Sports 27. We hit you right off the top. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, YouTube, and Patreon. TB Sports 27. All the links, all up and down. We tweet out on YouTube every time we go live, so you guys can get the up-to-date and know when it's going down. You can do that over on Twitter, and you can show us your love and support over on Patreon. It helps keep the channel going, and you can request streams over on Patreon as a super fan or a mega fan. So if you're tired of the WWE stuff, you want to see more of something else, you can do that over on Patreon, TB Sports 27 over there. And we also have all our archived footage from our original old YouTube channel that was mistakenly purged by the YouTube gods quite a couple of months ago, which was a sad situation. But that allowed us to go into this new realm of streaming and just uploading the streams rather than what we were doing before, which was just recording the video and editing and uploading and all that fun stuff. So you get to see the full gameplay. So let's dive into it. Now that is all out of the way, this is going to be part one. So you're going to see the first 5 matches of Wrestlemania Backlash today, and as of right now, planning on tomorrow being the second half of Wrestlemania Backlash uploads, and we'll see if that all goes down how it should. Obviously, plans come up and all that stuff, but the plan would be to do the first half today, obviously, as we're here, and then do the first half of the WrestleMania Backlash event tomorrow. So let's jump into it. We're going to start the show. Obviously, we're going to edit the matches as we go along, and we're going to kick things off with the 4-way Women's Championship match, the Tag Team Women's Championship.
WWE presents
Oh, we got a voiceover. Listen to this.
Wrestlemania Backlash.
All right.
And now, WWE presents
Oh, it says it twice.
Wrestlemania Backlash. And now,
Oh my god, this is annoying. This is the loading screen, obviously, but the voiceover guy just keeps saying it over and over. Yes, the Women's Championship, Tag Team Championship, Fatal 4-Way match will kick off WrestleMania Backlash here. There you go. Get hyped, everyone. Stand up. Come on. For WrestleMania Backlash. Let's do it. We're in Tampa. How about that? Tampa for WrestleMania Backlash. All right. So we are going to edit here to begin our first match. And as we said, it is going to be the, well, I guess it would be an 8-man, or an 8-person, 8-woman. And it'll be a 4-way tornado tag, and it will be for the Women's Tag Team Championship. So we will start here with Alexa Bliss and Nikki ASH, who had a nice win over members of Retribution yesterday on SmackDown. There we go. There is Retaliation and Reckoning. And then we have Natalya and Tamina, Generation Now. Natalya, of course, winning the Cyndi Lauper Rockin' Women's WrestleMania Battle Royal. And her team earned an automatic bye into the finals here. They did not have to qualify. And the Hug and Boss Connection, the final team here. And this will be indeed for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. That is kicking off WrestleMania Backlash. So who should we control in this one? What do you guys think? Should we just do a random? Let's control Reckoning. Maybe we give the nod to Retribution. But as always, you've been watching this long enough. Just because I control someone doesn't mean they're gonna win the match at all. So it doesn't necessarily guarantee victory for Team Retribution, but we'll see what happens. We'll see how this one all plays out. And they're coming out first. Reckoning and Retaliation. They lost on SmackDown to Bliss and Ash in an incredible matchup.
The following contest is a fatal four-way tag team match. Introducing first, Reckoning and Ember Moon Retribution.
Reckoning and Retaliation. All right, that is Retribution, and right now, tentatively scheduled, we are supposed to have Retribution in a tag team match, a six-person tag team match, a trios match, if you will, going up against, tentatively scheduled to be, it was Brock Lesnar and the Usos. We don't know if they're here. We haven't heard anything. They've been taking out Brock Lesnar with the accident that happened. Well, it was no accident. It was pre-planned, man, with what Retribution did to him and the Usos and all that. So we'll have to see if that match even takes place. And I haven't even decided personally. I just jumped into it. I don't know which matches are going to take place on part 1 and which matches are going to take place on part 2. So we're just going to have to keep on rolling to find out. But the card. We've talked about the card up and down. We got 7 championship matches here tonight, 6 titles to be defended, and our crowning of our women's tag team champions. Nikki ASH and Alexa Bliss. Who's going to turn first? Is Bliss going to become a superhero? Or is Nikki ASH going to return to her sanity days? Both. They're kind of pulling at each other to go in that direction. Who's going to win out, though? And our final team, a lot of former women's tag team champions in this matchup. You have Bliss and Ash right there. And the Hug and Boss Connection, also former women's tag team champions, as well as Generation Now. Tamina and Natalya are former women's tag team champions, so you got like all-star teams in there. Who you guys got in this one? Make your predictions. And let's get underway. Wrestlemania Backlash. First official pay-per-view of our universe mode, although, as you know, we started off with a 2-night WrestleMania extravaganza to set our universe mode in motion. Wow, big kick by Reckoning. Nikki ASH, she had a hard time on SmackDown trying to decide if she wanted to go up the top or not. She did that time, and down goes Tamina. Retaliation, knocking down Sasha Banks and a big suplex by Natalya onto Alexa Bliss. It's going to be chaos if you're new to the channel, new to the stream. Adam Pearce, the commissioner of WWE, has declared that until we get a patch that fixes tag team matches, every match will be held under Tornado tag team rules here in the WWE. So That is why this match is taking place under Tornado rules. And every tag match you will see tonight will take place under Tornado rules. We have the WWE Tag Team Championships on the line. In this broadcast, it'll be RK Bro defending their championships against Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss. They're still a team here. If you guys watched Friday Night SmackDown last night, we saw the end of Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss. But in this universe, they're still together. They're still a team. We will also see the Retribution, tentatively scheduled Retribution going up against Brock Lesnar and the Usos. And we also have Kevin Nash, excuse me, not Kevin Nash, but Diesel, Dolph Ziggler, and Bobby Roode going up against AJ Styles, Tommaso Ciampa, and Roderick Strong, all in this telecast here tonight. Hey guys, enjoying your Saturday so far? I just got done watching the New Japan broadcast, which also had 6 championship matches on there, including the main event of Kazuchika Okada and Zack Sabre Jr. So be sure to check that one out, guys, if you haven't seen that yet. When you get done with us, hit up New Japan World. Check that event out. Covered by Alexa Bliss, and it's broken up by Tamina. Retaliation sent into the buckle there by Sasha Banks. Could it be Meteora time for Retaliation? What about Reckoning and Bayley on the floor? Alexa Bliss puts Natalya onto the apron. Tamina rolling out. Reckoning getting back into the ring, trying to, oh my goodness, that's not what we wanted to do. We were trying to break up that submission attempt. The referee got knocked down in all the chaos. This is for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Crowning our first champions of Universe mode as the former champions Tamina and Carmella. They decided to go their separate ways and the titles were vacated. So here we go, crowning the new champions. And we've got quite a few. We got 9 tag teams that we got here on the women's side of things. And then we have the men's tag team championships to be defended later on tonight. Natalya, sharpshooter. Bliss is going to want to break this one up. It's one fall to a finish. And Bliss does indeed break it up. We almost had the crowning of our new women's tag team champions in Generation Now. Natalya is the winner of the 3rd Women's WrestleMania Battle Royal, but the first under the Cyndi Lauper name. Well, in the past, in my other universe mode, I did the Miss Elizabeth Memorial WrestleMania Battle Royal. But I decided to switch it up because I wanted to do something since Andre was so known for the early days of WrestleMania. He had the match with John Studd at the first WrestleMania. I wanted to include somebody that was part of the first WrestleMania to kind of carry on that history. And that's how we settled on Cyndi Lauper. She had such a big role. Of course there was, the match with Moolah and all that, but they tried to pick Moolah and, the controversy that ensued over that. But Cyndi Lauper had such a big impact with the original WrestleMania. The cover by Bayley. Wait a minute. Oh, and a kick out by Bliss. Cyndi Lauper as part of the main event. Mr. T, Hogan, Piper. She was right in the thick of the main event of the first WrestleMania. And to this day, the celebrity involvement that we see. Pat McAfee and Logan Paul, Johnny Knoxville. That had a direct impact because of the success of what Cyndi Lauper brought with the Rock and Wrestling connection. So it only seemed fitting to name the Women's Battle Royal after Cyndi Lauper. So opening contest here, WrestleMania Backlash. Rolling on the Fatal 4-Way to crown the women's tag team champions, and Bliss with the cover on Bayley. And that's broken up by Sasha Banks. We have Retaliation and Tamina on the outside of the ring. Tamina, how about the Samoan drop onto the floor? You can't win it out there, but yeah, you can definitely do a lot of damage. Bayley, knee across the throat of Reckoning. Big clothesline by Natalya. Almost a superhero to the top. And Reckoning is going to take her down. Wait a minute, submission locked in. And it's going to be a tap out. Nobody got there to break it up. And Generation Now, Natalya, the winner of the Rockin' WrestleMania Battle Royal, getting the automatic bye to the finals. Her and Tamina reclaim their women's tag team titles. They had a big impact at WrestleMania 2 years ago. Natalya had the biggest impact the most recent WrestleMania here that we did. And they parlayed that into a win. And your brand new women's tag team champions, Generation Now. They're not celebrating with the titles, not sure why, but they are your women's tag team champions. How about it? Congratulations, Generation Now. Tamina and Natalya picking up the gold. Okay. Moving on. That was for the title. Did I put the titles on? Maybe I didn't put the titles on the line. I thought I did. Well, now I can officially add the championship to the list here. I guess I didn't. I swear to goodness, I mean, you saw me go into the screen and select the titles, right? Or did the game just glitch, which also would not surprise me. What the heck? Do you see this glitching? Okay. I clearly added the titles, and then it kicked it. Okay. Here's all your champions, by the way, if you're tuning in for the first time. Roman Reigns, Damian Priest, Sami Zayn, Riddle and Orton, Charlotte, Tamina and Natalya, and the 24/7 champion, Drew McIntyre, who will defend his championship tonight against Sheamus, either tonight or tomorrow, on the WrestleMania Backlash telecast. So, all right, continuing on here. Let's see, what match do we give you next? We got Priest. Maybe we go ahead and do the U.S. Championship match now. How about it? It is going to be a triple threat matchup. And it's going to be Damian Priest. It is going to be Shinsuke Nakamura. And it is going to be Apollo Crews. Oh yeah, it's under K. King Nakamura in this game. You know, he's not really going by that anymore in WWE world. And Apollo Crews. Boom. Title match, championship, select, U.S. title, accept. Right? Should be for the U.S. title. There it is. I don't know what happened before. But, here we go. Next championship match, WrestleMania Backlash. It was Shinsuke Nakamura who won a triple threat match on Raw to become #1 contender, and then later on he got pinned by Apollo Crews, which turned this one into a triple threat match here. Damian Priest, your champion. He regained the championship with a steel cage match victory over the Demon at WrestleMania. Apollo Crews, he had a tag team with Omos. We'll see if there's any Omos appearances here tonight.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the WWE United States Championship. Introducing the challenger from Benue State, Nigeria, weighing in at 241 pounds, Apollo Crews.
Apollo Crews. Will he be continuing his friendship with Omos? No more Commander Aziz in our world. Commander Aziz, he's out of here. There's a triple threat, so there shouldn't be DQ, so Apollo could use that weapon of his as well. And here comes the King. King Nakamura, he was in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal at WrestleMania. Came up short, but was able to get that triple threat win a couple of weeks ago on Raw to get in this matchup here.
220 pounds, King Nakamura.
We did download a Rick Boogs off the community creation, so we'll find a way if we can incorporate him here into universe mode. I might try to do a little housekeeping too after we finish this. I tried to, if you saw how my last stream ended yesterday, I tried to go into the community creations and the game crashed. And I streamed directly from the PS4, so when the game crashes, it kicks the stream off. It kicks it offline. So as soon as the crash happened, you can hear me almost like Tony Schiavone on Nitro. I was like, oh, the game crashed, we're going away. And then we went away, we were gone.
Weighing in at 249 pounds, he is the WWE United States Champion, Damian Priest.
The Archer of Infamy, Damian Priest, set to defend his U.S. Championship for the first time since regaining it at WrestleMania, here at WrestleMania Backlash. Who you guys got in this one? Are we going to see a new champion crowned, or are we going to see the two-time U.S. champion continue his reign? There it is. The beautiful United States Championship. And here we go. It's a triple threat match. And we are underway, and Priest and Nakamura lock up. Priest sent into the buckle. And so dangerous. That's how dangerous a triple threat is, man. Nakamura took his eyes off of Damian Priest for 2 seconds to hit a move on Apollo Crews. Before you knew it, Priest, the Archer of Infamy, was right back on the attack. Wow. Back suplex there. Nakamura on to Priest. Forearm shot taking down Damian Priest. Tie up here. Apollo Crews sends Nakamura into the buckle. And he is just tearing away at Nakamura, and Priest was kind of taking it all in, and then Apollo Crews came and went after him, but oh, that was a nice counter by Priest. Clothesline by the United States Champion. Damian Priest, is this going to be? Oh my God, he's going to set him up. He's going to hit it early on. Razor's Edge. And the cover onto Apollo Crews. Oh my goodness, I thought we were going to end this triple threat in record time. German suplex Crews onto the U.S. champion. Crews heading up top. Misses with that splash. Went high risk. Priest. He's sent into the buckle. Cruz has Nakamura. Snake eyes. And oh, from behind. Damian Priest hitting Apollo Crews. Damian Priest. Falcon Arrow. Nails it on Nakamura. Cover. And a kick out by King Nakamura. Priest heading out. You can't win a match outside, but you can certainly do some damage right into the table like that. Absolutely. You know, this won't be the only match to go to the floor. We got the 24/7 championship match tonight. Drew McIntyre and Sheamus, and who knows who's going to get involved in that. We've seen over the weeks R-Truth and Elias and Akira Tozawa. Big Boss Man, all involved in the 24/7 championship division. Nakamura thrown back into the ring by Damian Priest. Big boot there by Priest. He's going to cover Nakamura. Here comes Apollo Crews. Nakamura, though, enough to kick out. Oh, from behind is Crews. A Falcon Arrow of his own. Tie up here. Sending Priest out of there. Nakamura maybe should have thought about staying in the ring. That would have been more advantageous for him. He had Crews one-on-one. Wow. Suplex into the ring apron. Priest got the ring to himself right now. Here comes Apollo Crews. And whatever Priest was going for, Crews was just a little bit faster. Standing moonsault. Crews caught by Priest. Crews, though, going right back at Damian Priest. German suplex, nails it. U.S. champ is down. Triple threat matches, they are so unpredictable. Nakamura, he gets caught by Damian Priest, and this could be it. 1, 2. No! Nakamura has kicked out, and the U.S. Championship match will continue. Oh my goodness. Can you believe that? That looked like that should have been it. Well, we saw Reckoning lose earlier tonight. Well, that was the Reckoning, and it wasn't successful either. Wow, big kicks by Nakamura. He sends Priest up and over. Oh my goodness, are we going to see a new champion? Hold on! Apollo Crews is the new U.S. champion. Damian Priest not even involved in the final decision. He hit the Reckoning. He tried to hit the lights. Nakamura kicked out, but an angle slam by Apollo Crews. And we have a new United States champion. There it was, angle slam. Archer of infamy. He loses the U.S. Championship on his first title defense, so there you go. WrestleMania Backlash, 2 matches and 2 new champions. Your new United States champion, Apollo Crews. But you have to imagine, there's going to be a rematch down the line, considering that Damian Priest wasn't even pinned in the decision there. But if there is going to be a friendship between Apollo Crews and Omos, maybe we see an Omos Damian Priest match. Who knows? We're going to have to stay tuned to the action. All right, let's go ahead. Let's keep the championship party going. We see Madcap there. Let's go ahead and do our WWE Tag Team Championship match. Tornado rules per Adam Pearce. And if we can get over there we go. And there's going to be Randy Orton and Riddle defending the championship against Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin. So how this match came about, it was a fatal 5-way match on the Raw after WrestleMania between all the winners of singles matches at WrestleMania. And that match was won by Happy Corbin. Happy Corbin defeated Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania in a Falls Count Anywhere match, pinned him up on the staging area, won the match, and he was able to take that and go into the Fatal 5-Way, win the Fatal 5-Way. And originally the Fatal 5-Way was for either a U.S. or Intercontinental Championship match. Happy Corbin said, "Yo, I want to challenge the tag team champions with my best friend, Madcap Moss." So there we go. And it'll be for the WWE Tag Team Championship. So we'll see if Madcap and Corbin's luck will continue, because they have been doing pretty well together as a team. They were involved in a number of tag team matches the last few weeks.
The following contest
I gotta make a tag team entrance for both of them.
and is for the WWE.
Maybe we'll do that after this. Like I say, after this I might do a little housekeeping. So we'll do part 1,
Introducing
and then we might do a little universe mode, half housekeeping, play around in the community creations.
weighing in at
Maybe that could be a separate stream. Maybe this could be part 1, and then maybe I can do like a part 2, just like WWE2K22 housekeeping kind of stuff, and make that a separate upload on YouTube. So we're down. We got 3 matches left. Part 1 of WrestleMania Backlash, and then we will bring you part 2 later on, planning on that being tomorrow. But there's Madcap Moss, looking to win his 2nd championship in WWE. Madcap, a former 24/7 champion. Happy Corbin.
from Kansas City, weighing in at 275 pounds, Happy Corbin.
That hat got smashed on in real life on SmackDown yesterday. It was very sad. RK Bro also needs a tag team entrance. So yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll end this after the next 2 matches. We'll do a separate stream. We'll call it WWE 2K22 like housekeeping. We'll go around. I want to see if I can find a Great American Bash NXT arena. And if the crowd actually isn't broken. And then I want to edit. I want to get rid of all the renders because they don't work well. If I can. I don't want to delete them for hopes they might patch the thing. But it seems like there's no way to remove the renders from people, which is somewhat annoying. And then, yeah, I want to get a Barry Horowitz for fun, because I want to have a guy that can be thrown around, much like El Ordinario that we saw on Main Event against Diesel. Randy Orton and Riddle.
Representing RK Bro from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds. He is one half of the World Tag Team Champions, the Viper, Randy Orton.
We've talked about before, our championships encompass the legacy of WWE. Those WWE Tag Team Championships you see right there. The early days. The 90s. The early days of Monday Night Raw all the way through the Attitude Era. Then you have the Undisputed Championship held by Roman Reigns, which encompasses the Ruthless Aggression Era and the beginning of the brand split, the end of WCW and the beginning of the brand split. And then that takes us right into the modern era with the Intercontinental, the U.S., the Women's Championship. But we can always switch those belts up too whenever we want. We're not locked in. We can always do the other designs. But I don't mind the designs for the Intercontinental and U.S. Championship. I don't like the tag team title designs. That's why we go with these ones. And I wanted to bring back the Undisputed Championship to give it more of a run that it didn't have in real life. It was only around for a couple of years. And then we got the spinner belt. There's the challengers, Corbin and Madcap Moss. And your champions, Randy Orton and Riddle. And this will be their first championship defense since WrestleMania when they unified the titles with the Usos at WrestleMania. And that seems that like it might happen in real life. We were a little ahead of the game, but you heard what Roman Reigns said on SmackDown in real life yesterday. He wants to unify the tag team titles. Hey, we beat the WWE to it. We gave you that match a month ago in universe mode. So there you go. Tag team championship on the line. Third championship match of the evening. We got 7 of them here tonight. Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin challenging RK Bro for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Big bulldog there by Happy Corbin. Perfect plex by Madcap Moss, who's taking it to Orton right now. Riddle, he bowing up on Happy Corbin. Snapmare takedown. Wow, big clothesline by Orton. RK Bro. Wow, big punch there too as Orton. That's a good way to get busted open too. When you get drilled like that, when someone just lines you up and takes a shot at you right between the eyes, that'll split you wide open. Riddle in no man's land. Gut wrench by Orton. Randy Orton the clothesline onto Happy Corbin. Madcap Moss. Oh my God, that's dangerous. Where's what happened to the announce table? Randy Orton got thrown. That would be a disqualification in the olden days. Randy Orton got thrown inside of the ring all the way to the floor. I don't know what has happened to the announce table here. Did you see it? Everything's just... What is happening right now? The announce table has seen better days. Another big shot by Orton. Corbin sent to the floor. Madcap Moss doing pretty well in here. And now it's 2-on-1. RK Bro. Uppercut by Orton. Riddle back in. They're going to try to keep this. Well, Orton was trying to keep this 2-on-1. And he sends Corbin out of the ring again. How about this game plan by Orton and Riddle? Keeping it 2-on-1. The Viper. He's watching Corbin. And Corbin goes right back out. My goodness. Submission locked in. Oh, what? That was a reverse RKO. An RK Bro. And again, Corbin is sent to the floor. RKO by Randy Orton. The cover by Matt. Wait a minute. No, get the cover. What are you doing, Riddle? covers him. And I don't know if Corbin broke it up or if Madcap kicked out. There's a whole bunch of miscommunication there for RK Bro. They've been pretty much on the same page as of late. In the early days, they weren't communicating too well. Well, now Madcap is out. RKO again by Orton. The cover on Happy Corbin. And a kick out by Corbin. This is WrestleMania Backlash after all. They're giving it all they got. Corbin. Picking up Orton. Backbreaker. Counter by Orton. I think we got bloodshed. You knew that was going to happen. You kept hitting somebody like that. And all four are going to go to the outside of the ring now. Corbin, Orton, Riddle, and Moss. Madcap, Moss, and Riddle back into the ring. That's for the titles. Could be won. Submission locked in by Riddle. Madcap hung on long enough for Corbin to get there. Oh, an end of days. I think the RKO got countered into the end of days. Cover. And Randy Orton kicks out. What a matchup at WrestleMania Backlash. We could have new champions. Sharpshooter locked in. Can Riddle hang on? Riddle does hang on. Oh my goodness. Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss giving Orton and Riddle everything they can handle. And the submission broken up by Randy Orton. Oh my goodness, what a counter by Riddle. Madcap, oh, Orton going up and over. This could be Madcap's chance. Madcap. Submission again. Riddle. Can he hang on? He can't. We have new tag team champions. Oh my God. Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin have won the WWE Tag Team Championships from RK Bro. Another new champion crowned. This is unbelievable, folks. And this is just part one of WrestleMania Backlash. Part two coming your way tomorrow. Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin. Wow. There you see them. The new. Can we turn the Oh, you can't turn. You used to be able to turn the thing off on the side and see the picture of the new champs, but there you go. We have crowned new champions, and I'm 0 for 3 so far in this. I told you the people I picked doesn't necessarily mean they're going to win. I am 0 for 3. Okay. Up next, we can do the 24/7. I don't know, do we just do all the championship matches right off the bat? We can do that. We can go ahead and do the 24/7 championship match up next. It is going to be Falls Count Anywhere. as per the rules of the 24/7 division. It's not going to be Slapjack. It's going to be Sheamus. And Drew McIntyre for the 24/7 championship. Okay. Yes. And we'll see if we can win one. We're going to control Drew McIntyre in this one as he defends his title against Sheamus. But so far, we've seen Natalya, Tamina, your new women's tag team champions. We have seen Apollo Crews, your new United States champion. And Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin, your new WWE tag team champions.
Is a Falls Count Anywhere match. It is for the 24/7 championship.
And the challenger, a former 24/7 champion himself. Fella, there's your challenger. We could see a million other challengers. We've seen Drew McIntyre defend the title multiple times in one night as the 24/7 champion. These two switched the title a couple of weeks ago. Once at a radio interview, once in the middle of the parking, not a parking lot, but middle of a busy street in South Beach, California. So even if we get an end result here, we can see these guys mix it up again later in the night. But I will say, since McIntyre has had the 24/7 championship, you don't see a whole lot of people attacking him backstage. It's a frightening man. People stay away. It's like when Steve Blackman had the Hardcore championship and the 24/7 rule almost didn't exist because nobody's going after him.
Introducing the challenger from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus! And introducing the champion from Ayr, Scotland,
You said Glitch.
weighing in at 254 pounds, he is the 24/7 champion, Drew McIntyre.
The 24/7 champ. There it is, an official 24/7 championship match, but it is Falls Count Anywhere. Much like the old Hardcore championship. Pin or submission will do it. Oh, how about that? How about that dodge of an attack by Sheamus, huh? Sheamus plants McIntyre down. Anything goes in this one. McIntyre. Oh, Glasgow kiss. Going for a quick win here against Sheamus. You want to get that title. It's a scheduled title defense, so the 24/7 champion's got to kind of put a bullseye on his back to say, hey, I'm right here in the middle of the ring. He wants to try to get this win and get out of here as quickly as he can before anyone else tries to jump him and go after the championship. Right into the steel steps. McIntyre heading outside. He's got a steel chair. And he hits Sheamus. I don't know how much of that he got. That one he certainly did. Is his sword going to be used in the match? Sheamus. Wow. What a slam. Into the steel steps just a bit. McIntyre bounced off. Clubbing blow to McIntyre. And now Sheamus hammering away at the Celtic Warrior. And continuing to hammer away. McIntyre put on the brakes. How about that? Sheamus looking to send McIntyre back into the ring, and McIntyre put the brakes on. Steel steps about to be used here. Oh my God. Yeah, Sheamus is feeling that one. Cover on the outside of the ring, 24/7 championship. And a kick out by Sheamus. Tie up here. Knee to the midsection. It's going to be another epic slam. Oh my God, he is just stalling out. He is wasting. Oh my goodness, the back of his leg bouncing off the steel steps. Sheamus has McIntyre. White noise on the floor. Cover by Sheamus. Oh, referee all sorts out of position and not even a 1 count. That ain't going to make Sheamus happy. That might have cost him the championship right there. Man, referee was all sorts of it in the wrong way. Glasgow kiss from the champion. Into the barricade and... oh my goodness, back first under the barricade. This is a brutal 24/7 championship contest. Drew McIntyre wearing out Sheamus with the steel chair. Picking up Sheamus on the steel chair. He plants him. Referee, where's the referee going? Can even see Sheamus's shoulders. I'm not sure. McIntyre's like, what just happened? McIntyre's going to have a word with the referee now. McIntyre's like, wait a minute now. Hold on. And all of a sudden, inadvertently, we have a crowd fight. I think McIntyre wanted to have a word with the official, and we're in the crowd for this 24/7. Now, one of these fans could claim the championship if they wanted to. That's not unheard of. Sheamus got rocked. And now McIntyre. Oh, jawbreaker. Referee. Watch out, ref. They're brawling now into people. Someone's leg is clipping right through. Oh my God, this is terrible. Those fans are going to fall right through. That light being right there seems like a hazard for the fans. Can you put a light right where the fans walk? I don't know. Uppercut by Sheamus. They're heading to the other side of the arena now. McIntyre. And he catches Sheamus. Sheamus answers right back. Where are they headed? Oh my goodness, we're going to see more blood. We are going to see more blood in this one. They're heading to like our production area where there's plenty of more weapons to be had. Not much lighting over there. Sheamus. Is he going to plant McIntyre again? And he does, right on the concrete. Sheamus going for a steel chair. Dodged and ducked by McIntyre. Glasgow kiss by McIntyre. What is the Singapore Cane doing in that area? I don't know. He hit Sheamus with it. Clubbing blow again. Picks up Sheamus. Drops him. Cover. And a kick out by the Celtic Warrior. Sheamus is unbelievable. Oh, he was going for the Claymore kick. And Sheamus out of the way. It's one of the greatest 24/7 championship matches of all time, I want to say right here. Huh? How about it? We got blood on both sides. McIntyre and Sheamus cut up here. Oh my God, what has he got in store? Power slam on the concrete floor. Sheamus with the chair. Wasting a lot of time. Oh, what a counter by McIntyre. Drew McIntyre now. The 24/7 champ. Two-time 24/7 champion. Lost the title already once to Sheamus. At a radio station in California. Why can I not... The weapon physics seem to not always work. I cannot pick up that chair for some reason. I can pick up the sledgehammer. Oh my God, sledgehammer blow by McIntyre. Duck under. Claymore kick out of nowhere from Drew McIntyre. The cover onto Sheamus. What is it going to take to put Sheamus away? This is the first fight forever chant during a 24/7 championship match. The first one ever. Sheamus had kicked out of everything that Drew McIntyre has hit him with. Dropping on the arm. That's a good way to break some bones, tear some muscles. Sheamus is laid out. Glasgow kiss. McIntyre, he's heading up top. Double axe handle. Swinging neck breaker. Oh my God, what a match. 4 stars by Feltzer there on the rating scale. Sheamus want to think about going for a pinfall at some point here. Wow, Sheamus just throws McIntyre back. He's got the chair in hand. And McIntyre kicks that away. Claymore kick attempted by McIntyre. That's countered by Sheamus. There he's able to use the chair onto McIntyre. Unbelievable, folks. Drew McIntyre's heading out of this area. He's had enough. McIntyre, where's he headed? He's heading to the other side now. He's going to grab Sheamus. He wants to get away from those weapons. Referee is caught in the worst possible way between these two. And they're going to trade blows. Longest match of the night so far. We have not seen anybody. I don't think... there's probably guys like R-Truth and Big Boss Man that are chomping at the bit to get their hands on the 24/7 championship. They're seeing with this match, the blood and the weapons. They're both saying, I don't want to get involved in this. I'm staying away from this. There's no way I want any part of these two. So there's probably a good reason why you're not seeing anybody try to interfere and get their hands on the 24/7 championship. These guys have nearly returned back to ringside here. Just dishing out blow after blow. These two. Sheamus might be taking him back to the other side. I think he is. McIntyre wanting to get away from the weapons, I think. And Sheamus trying to go right on back. What a jawbreaker in the middle of the crowd. Can we get a pinfall out there? Is that possible? McIntyre says, Sheamus, get out of here. All over this arena in Tampa. And finally, back towards the arena here. Oh, a brogue kick, ducked and countered by McIntyre, and a clothesline on the cement floor. Is McIntyre going to be looking for weapons here? No weapons to be had, it looks like. He was searching for it. I guess he can't go backstage. I don't know what the rules are. They're close to... Oh, that's like a solid wall. That's why. How about the Glasgow Claymore kick? The Claymore kick, of course. And the cover. Drew McIntyre has retained the 24/7 championship. He's going to grab his belt. He's going to head right through that curtain. He's going to hit his car. And he's going to head out of here. Still the 24/7 champion. And there you go. Of all the titles to not change hands on this broadcast, the first one, the 24/7 champion. Drew McIntyre turns back the challenge of Sheamus at WrestleMania Backlash. A bloody Drew McIntyre. And nobody wants a piece of him. All right, it is time for our final match of part 1 of WrestleMania Backlash. And what do you guys think? Should we keep the championship run going, or should we throw something else in the mix? What should we end part 1 on? We can do here's the matches we got left of what we can end for WrestleMania Backlash part 1 here. We can end it with the Intercontinental Championship match, Miz and Sami Zayn. We also have the 6-man tag between Retribution, the Usos, and Brock Lesnar. We have Lashley and Gargano. We have Charlotte Flair and Asuka. We have Diesel, Dolph, Bobby Roode, Ciampa, all of them. I say, why don't we just go ahead and do the old Intercontinental Championship match. End the part 1 of WrestleMania Backlash with a championship match here. So we are going to edit this because there's going to be something that's going to happen here. This was scheduled to be a one-on-one match, right? The Miz and Sami Zayn. This match has now been changed. It's going to be a triple threat. It's still going to have Sami. It's still going to have Miz. But there's going to be a change on the card. Mr. McMahon has come out and announced that being added to this match in a triple threat match, the crown jewel himself, Austin Theory. So it is now a triple threat, which Sami Zayn is freaking out about. The conspiracy theory for Sami Zayn continues here, as his match that was originally supposed to be Finn Balor against Sami Zayn has now turned into a triple threat involving The Miz and Austin Theory. This is per Mr. McMahon, who has changed this match into a triple threat. So it's our second triple threat championship match of the evening. This is going to conclude part 1 of WrestleMania Backlash, but again, we'll read the card. We have 5 matches for you on part 2, so be sure to stay tuned to part 2. Diesel, Dolph Ziggler, Bobby Roode versus Tommaso Ciampa, Roderick Strong, and AJ Styles. The Women's Championship, Charlotte Flair against Asuka. Bobby Lashley versus Johnny Gargano. The Usos and Brock Lesnar, if they're healthy, it might only be 4 matches, going up against Retribution, and your main event, Roman Reigns defending the Undisputed Championship against Edge.
Introducing the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory.
Sami Zayn not happy about this, that his match got turned into a triple threat, and I think even the fans are starting to kind of feel bad for Sami Zayn. They're starting to feel like this conspiracy theory thing, it might be truthful. I mean, it seems like every step of the way, Sami Zayn's getting screwed over somewhere. Much like Ricochet. Of course, after this, stay tuned. We're going to stop this stream so it could be a separate upload on YouTube. Then we're going to start a new stream. And we can make it as part of the Universe Mode collection. We're going to do some housekeeping for a few minutes here. We're going to do, we're going to make the RK Bro entrance. We're going to make the Madcap and Baron Corbin entrance. We're going to go on the community creations if the game doesn't crash. Maybe we'll save that for the end. And we're going to try to get a NXT arena and see what other arenas are out there, if we can even, if they even work, if the custom arenas even work, and you know, having the issues with the fans not moving. I did read someone on Reddit says if you edit the arena and you change the venue size and then change it back, that'll kind of fix the fan glitch. So we will have to see. But here comes a somewhat distraught Intercontinental Champion who's now having to defend his title in a triple threat match. Sami Zayn's like, what is this? What is this conspiracy happening on me right now?
Weighing in at 212 pounds, he is the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn does not want to slip up because, man, the people that have won titles at WrestleMania, this is where their title hopes have come to die. We have already seen 2 titles switch hands that were won at WrestleMania. The tag team titles, the U.S. title. Of course, on WrestleMania Backlash Part 2, we have the Women's Championship match and the Undisputed Championship match. But this is a triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship. Austin Theory added to this match per Mr. McMahon, if you can believe that. And we are underway, and Theory is going to immediately head to the floor. Theory. He's going to head, Theory, is he even going to get involved in this match? Miz and Zayn, the original, or, well, the second original match, the original was Finn Balor, but Finn Balor got attacked by Bobby Lashley, and he was deemed unable to compete here tonight. Miz rolling up Zayn. Nope, Zayn is able to work his way out of it. Austin Theory, he got put in this match by Mr. McMahon. Is he just going to sit around? At some point, Miz and Zayn's going to want to do something about this, right? This is ridiculous. Well, Theory's coming over here now. Got something to say to us. Take a seat, Austin Theory. Meanwhile, in the ring, we got a pretty good Intercontinental Championship match going on. Sami Zayn misses with the crossbody. Go behind by The Miz. Sami Zayn gets forearm shot. And right across the ropes there, Zayn heading to the floor. Zayn and Miz. Miz, wow. That's a good way to crack the spine. Right on the floor there. Sami Zayn firing up on The Miz. And sits him right down. These guys can't forget Austin Theory is in this match. As Theory, when the match began, he had moved to the floor. Miz putting Zayn in the ring. DDT by The Miz. And here comes Austin Theory, who trips up The Miz. I think Austin Theory, he was trying to sneak in and get the win, and it didn't work out for him. That didn't work out at all. Austin Theory's got egg on his face on that one. Blue Thunder Bomb. Austin Theory broke that one up. He takes Sami Zayn up and over. And he's going to pin The Miz. Wait a minute now. Oh my God, Austin Theory. This guy's too much. Theory. Power bomb. What is happening? Might be one of the worst Intercontinental Championship matches of all time. Austin Theory all of a sudden deciding to insert himself into this matchup. Miz. Tie up. Picks him up. Plants him. Like a side effect there by Miz. Theory rolls to the floor. He's so tired, all the work he's done in this match, right? Come on. Figure 4 leg lock by The Miz. Could we be on the verge of a new Intercontinental Champion? Sami Zayn is going to roll out of it. Theory ducked by Zayn. Drop kick by Austin Theory. Miz sits down Sami Zayn. Miz sent to the apron. Theory. Drop kick to the floor. And this fool, he can pose all he wants, this guy. But you can't win with both your opponents on the outside of the ring. German suplex by Theory. Into the cover on The Miz. Miz kicks out. Sami Zayn's getting frustrated out there. He's cursing up a storm, folks. Theory runs right into Zayn. Zayn puts Theory. Theory puts on the brakes. Big kick. Zayn. Theory on the apron. Flying elbow drop. Not sure how much of that he got. Miz just kind of shook off that drop kick, did he not? Miz heading to the floor. Zayn going after him. In theory, quite content to just stay in the ring, which is, I mean, it is a wise decision. Can't win the championship out there. In the ring, Irish whip by Zayn. Haluva kick, and he nails it onto Austin Theory. Haluva kick has nailed the cover, and it's broken up by The Miz. Zayn's got this thing won, folks. Theory getting up to his feet. Zayn. Is it another Haluva kick? Oh no, if it was countered by Theory. Theory. Cover. And Miz breaks it up. Miz rolling to the floor now. Oh no, this isn't looking good for Zayn. Picks him up. ATL. No. Is Sammy going to be the victim of another conspiracy? Austin Theory thrown into this match and is your new Intercontinental Champion. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it.
Here is your winner.
I'm speechless.
New WWE Intercontinental Champion, Austin Theory.
I don't know what to say. This is horrific. Austin Theory thrown into this match. He has won the Intercontinental Championship. Folks, that's going to do it for part 1 of WrestleMania Backlash. We'll be back with part 2. Tomorrow we're planning on it, but stay tuned. We're going to give you a little bonus stream. We're going to do a little housekeeping. We're going to make some entrances. We're going to jump on the community creation, so stay tuned. But Austin Theory, your new Intercontinental Champion, part 1 of WrestleMania Backlash. We have new Women's Tag Team Champions, Generation Now. New U.S. Champion, Apollo Crews. New Tag Team Champions, Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin. New 24/7 Champion, or still the 24/7 Champion, Drew McIntyre. And Austin Theory, your new Intercontinental Champion. Folks, stay tuned for housekeeping WWE 2K22. And be sure to join us next time for part 2 of WrestleMania Backlash.